Why 99% of people fail at their goals, and how to be the 1%, written and published by Elevate Book. How to break free from the cycle of failure and achieve extraordinary success. Introduction. The great divide between success and failure. Every year, millions of people set ambitious goals. They dream of losing weight, starting a business, becoming financially free, or transforming their lives in some meaningful way. Yet, despite their best intentions, most of them fail. They start strong, but as time goes on, their motivation fades, obstacles arise, and they slowly slip back into their old ways. Why does this happen? Why do most people never achieve their dreams while a small percentage, just 1%, manage to break free and accomplish extraordinary things? This book is about understanding the fundamental reasons why most people fail and uncovering the powerful principles that separate the 1% who succeed. It is not about wishful thinking, shortcuts, or empty motivation. Instead, it is a deep, practical guide to transforming your mindset, habits, and approach to goal setting so you can finally achieve lasting success. In the pages ahead, you will learn the hidden forces that cause failure and how to overcome them, the psychological traps that keep people stuck and how to break free, the science of motivation, discipline, and willpower, and why most people use them incorrectly, the proven strategies that high achievers use to stay on track even when life gets tough, how to develop unshakable resilience, focus, and confidence to achieve your biggest goals. Each chapter will explore a key principle in detail, offering real-life examples, scientific insights, historical lessons, and actionable steps to help you apply these principles in your own life. If you are tired of setting goals and never reaching them, this book is for you. If you are ready to transform your habits, mindset, and approach to success, you are about to learn how to become part of the 1% who actually achieve their dreams. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The hidden reasons most people fail. Success is not random. It is not a matter of luck, talent, or intelligence. The truth is, most people fail not because they are incapable, but because they unknowingly follow a pattern that leads to failure. In this chapter, we will uncover the 5 biggest reasons why 99% of people fail at their goals, and how you can avoid falling into the same traps. Reason 1. The illusion of motivation. Most people believe that motivation is the key to success. They wait until they feel inspired before taking action. But the problem is, motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like the wind. Studies in psychology show that motivation is highest at the beginning of a goal, but it drops significantly within weeks. This is why gym memberships spike in January, but attendance plummets by February. The successful 1% do not rely on motivation. They rely on systems, habits, and discipline. The solution: habit over motivation. If you want to succeed, you need to stop relying on motivation and start building habits that make success automatic. This means creating a structured routine that removes decision fatigue, making your desired action so small that it requires zero motivation to start, using environmental triggers to make taking action effortless. Reason 2. The trap of perfectionism. Many people fail because they overthink and overplan. They wait for the perfect time to start, the perfect conditions, or the perfect strategy. But perfectionism leads to paralysis. Research shows that people who overanalyze tend to procrastinate more and take less action. Perfectionists are more likely to quit early because they expect flawless results and get discouraged by setbacks. The solution: the 70% rule. High achievers know that progress beats perfection. They follow the 70% rule. If something is at least 70% ready, take action. Improve and adjust as you go. Perfection is an illusion. Momentum is what creates success. Reason 3. The lack of a clear, actionable plan. Most people set vague goals like, I want to be successful, I want to lose weight, I want to make more money. But vague goals lead to vague results. Without a specific and actionable plan, goals remain dreams. The solution: the SMART goal framework. To set goals that actually lead to success, follow the SMART formula. Specific: define exactly what you want. Measurable: track your progress with clear numbers. Achievable: set a goal that is challenging but realistic. Relevant: make sure it aligns with your life's bigger vision. Time-bound: set a clear deadline to create urgency. Example: I want to lose weight. I will lose 10 pounds in 60 days by exercising 4 times a week and cutting out sugar. Reason 4. The fear of failure and rejection. Many people never take action because they are afraid of failing. They worry about looking stupid, making mistakes, or being judged by others. Studies show that the fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles to goal achievement. The truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. The solution: the growth mindset. The world's most successful people fail more than anyone else. The difference is, they do not see failure as the end. They see it as feedback. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan missed over 9,000 shots in his career, but he is remembered as the greatest of all time. Oprah was fired from her first job but became a global icon. The key is to reframe failure. Every setback is a lesson. Every mistake is an opportunity to improve. Success is simply the result of persistent learning and adaptation. Reason 5. Lack of accountability and support. Trying to achieve a goal alone is one of the biggest predictors of failure. Research shows that people who have accountability partners are significantly more likely to succeed. This is why athletes have coaches, entrepreneurs have mentors, and top performers seek accountability. The solution: surround yourself with the right people. Find a mentor who has already achieved what you want. Join a community of like-minded people who push you forward. Get an accountability partner who will keep you on track. Success is not a solo journey. The 1% know that the people around them determine their success. Conclusion: breaking free from the 99%. Now that you understand why most people fail, you have the power to do the opposite. The key is to stop relying on motivation and start building systems and habits. Let go of perfectionism and take action even if things are not perfect. Set clear, specific, and actionable goals instead of vague dreams. Embrace failure as a learning tool instead of fearing it. Surround yourself with the right people for accountability and support. By applying these principles, you will already be ahead of the 99% who struggle and quit. In the next chapter, we will dive deeper into how to rewire your mindset for unstoppable success. Let's move forward. Chapter 2. The mindset shift that separates the 1% from the 99%. If you want to break free from the cycle of failure, the first and most important step is to change the way you think. Success is not just about working harder. It is about thinking differently. The 1% of people who achieve their goals do not think like the 99% who fail. They see challenges, effort, and failure in an entirely different way. In this chapter, we will explore the mindset shift that separates the successful from the unsuccessful and show you how to train your mind for lasting success. The two types of mindsets: fixed versus growth. One of the most powerful psychological discoveries in recent years is the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset believes that intelligence, talent, and abilities are set in stone. People with this mindset think that if they are not naturally good at something, they will never be. They avoid challenges and fear failure because they see it as a sign of weakness. A growth mindset believes that intelligence, skills, and abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. People with this mindset embrace challenges and see failure as an opportunity to improve. Psychologist Carol Dweck, who pioneered this research, found that people with a growth mindset achieve significantly more success than those with a fixed mindset. The reason is simple. People with a fixed mindset give up when things get hard. People with a growth mindset push through obstacles because they believe effort leads to improvement. If you want to be in the 1%, you must train your brain to adopt a growth mindset. How to develop a growth mindset? Shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset takes practice. Here are 3 powerful ways to make the shift. 1. Reframe failure as feedback. Most people fear failure because they think it means they are not good enough. But successful people see failure as a learning tool. Thomas Edison conducted over 10,000 experiments before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that will not work." Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first job as a news anchor. Instead of quitting, she used the experience to grow and eventually built a media empire. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he trained harder and became one of the greatest players of all time. To develop a growth mindset, start seeing failure as feedback. Each mistake teaches you something valuable. Instead of asking, "Why did I fail?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" To change I can't, to I can learn. Fixed mindset thinking often sounds like this: I am not good at public speaking. I cannot lose weight. I am not smart enough to start a business. Growth mindset thinking replaces these statements with, I am not good at public speaking yet, but I can learn. I have not lost weight before, but I can find a method that works for me. I do not know everything about business, but I can study and improve. Whenever you catch yourself thinking I can't, add the word yet to the sentence. This simple shift changes your mindset from limitation to possibility. 3. Surround yourself with a growth-oriented environment. Your environment plays a huge role in shaping your mindset. If you are constantly around negative, fixed mindset people, it is easy to adopt their way of thinking. To develop a growth mindset, surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Read books by successful people who overcame obstacles. Listen to podcasts or speeches from people who think big. Join communities of goal-oriented individuals who push you forward. The more you expose yourself to growth-oriented thinking, the more it will become your natural mindset. Why the 1% think differently about hard work? Most people believe that success is about talent or luck. But the 1% understand that success is about consistent effort over time. Angela Duckworth, a psychologist who studied top performers, found that the biggest predictor of success is not talent, it is grit. Grit is the ability to keep going even when things get hard. Research shows that people who believe effort leads to success are more likely to achieve their goals than those who believe success is about natural talent. The key lesson here is, hard work, when done consistently, always beats talent. How to stay motivated when progress is slow. One of the biggest reasons people quit is because they do not see immediate results. This is called the valley of disappointment, the time when you are putting in effort but have not yet seen the payoff. The 1% push through this stage because they understand. Success is a delayed reward. Most of the results come after consistent effort over time. Progress is not always visible immediately. Just because you do not see results does not mean nothing is happening. To stay motivated, track small wins. Instead of only focusing on the end goal, celebrate small progress along the way. Remind yourself that success compounds over time. Just like saving money in an investment, small efforts add up. Stay focused on the process, not just the outcome. If you develop the right habits, results will eventually follow. Conclusion: your mindset is the foundation of success. Everything starts in the mind. If you believe success is out of your control, you will never reach it. But if you believe you can learn, improve, and grow, there is nothing stopping you from achieving your biggest goals. To summarize, adopt a growth mindset. Believe that abilities can be developed. Reframe failure as feedback. Every mistake is a lesson. Replace I can't with I can learn. Possibilities open when you shift your language. Surround yourself with the right people. Your environment shapes your success. Understand that success is about effort, not just talent. Consistent action leads to results. By making these mindset shifts, you will already be ahead of the 99% who stay stuck in the same patterns. In the next chapter, we will dive deeper into how to set goals the right way, so you can actually follow through and achieve them. Let's move forward. Chapter 3. How to set goals that actually lead to success. Setting goals is easy, but achieving them is another story. Most people fail not because they lack ambition, but because they do not know how to set goals correctly. In this chapter, you will learn why traditional goal-setting methods fail, the science-backed way to set goals that increase the chances of success, the step-by-step process used by high achievers to stay focused and committed. If you have ever set a goal and given up, this chapter will show you how to do it differently this time. Why most goals fail. The problem with most goals is that they are too vague, unrealistic, or lack a proper plan. Here are 3 common mistakes that cause people to fail. 1. Setting goals that are too broad or unclear. I want to be successful. I want to get in shape. I want to make more money. These goals sound good but are too vague. If a goal is unclear, it is easy to lose focus and motivation. Solution: make your goals specific and measurable. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I will increase my income by 20% in the next 6 months by improving my skills and finding new opportunities. 2. Setting goals without a plan. Many people set goals but have no idea how they will achieve them. Without a roadmap, even the best goals are meaningless. Solution: break your goal into small, actionable steps. If you want to lose weight, for example, decide what specific diet changes you will make, what type of workout you will do, how often you will track your progress. 3. Setting unrealistic or overwhelming goals. If you have never exercised before and set a goal to run a marathon in 1 month, you are likely to get discouraged. If you want to save $1 million in a year but are starting from zero, the goal may seem too far away. Solution: start with smaller, achievable milestones. Instead of focusing on a huge goal, set a progressive goal, such as running 1 mile consistently before aiming for a marathon. The SMART Goal-Setting Framework. One of the most effective ways to set goals is by using the SMART Goal Framework. SMART goals are: specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable, track your progress with clear indicators. Achievable, set a goal that is realistic based on your current situation. Relevant, make sure the goal aligns with your long-term vision. Time-bound, set a deadline to create urgency. Example: vague goal, I want to get fit. SMART goal: I will lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by exercising 3 times a week and eating healthier meals. By making your goals clear and structured, you create a roadmap for success. How high achievers stay focused on their goals. Even if you set a great goal, staying focused is a challenge. Here are 4 strategies used by successful people to maintain focus and discipline. 1. Write your goals down and review them daily. Research shows that writing down your goals increases the chances of achieving them. High achievers do not just write their goals once. They review them every day. Keep a journal or planner where you track your progress. 2. Use the power of visualization. Studies in neuroscience show that visualizing your goal activates the same brain regions as actually doing the task. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and performers use visualization to mentally rehearse their success before it happens. Spend a few minutes each day picturing yourself achieving your goal. 3. Set up accountability and support systems. Having an accountability partner increases your chances of success by 65%. Successful people surround themselves with mentors, coaches, or communities that push them forward. Share your goals with someone who will keep you on track. 4. Build routines that support your goals. Willpower fades, but routines create automatic success. Instead of relying on motivation, structure your daily habits around your goal. Example: if you want to read more books, set a daily habit of reading for 20 minutes before bed. How to overcome setbacks and stay on track. Even the best plans will face challenges. Here is how to handle setbacks without losing momentum. 1. Expect obstacles and plan for them. Most people quit because they are surprised by setbacks. Expect challenges before they happen and create a plan for how you will handle them. Example: if your goal is to eat healthier, plan what you will do when you are tempted by junk food. 2. Use the 2-day rule. If you miss a workout, fail to stick to your habit, or get off track, never let it happen 2 days in a row. Missing once is normal. Missing twice creates a bad habit. 3. Focus on progress, not perfection. Success is not about never failing. It is about getting back on track quickly. Track your small wins and remind yourself that every step forward counts. Conclusion: set goals the right way and follow through. To be part of the 1% who achieve their goals, you must set goals differently than most people. To summarize: avoid vague goals. Be specific and clear about what you want. Use the SMART method. Make your goals measurable and actionable. Write your goals down and review them daily. This keeps you focused. Use visualization and accountability partners. These increase your chances of success. Expect setbacks and have a plan to get back on track. Failure is part of the journey. By following these principles, you will set yourself apart from the 99% who struggle and quit. In the next chapter, we will explore how to build discipline and self-control, so you can stay committed to your goals even when motivation fades. Let's continue. Chapter 4. How to build unstoppable discipline and self-control. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. Most people fail to achieve their goals not because they lack ambition, but because they cannot stay consistent when motivation fades. The 1% understand that success is not about feeling inspired all the time. It is about developing the discipline to take action even when they do not feel like it. In this chapter, you will learn the truth about motivation and why it is unreliable, the science of self-discipline and how to strengthen it like a muscle, practical techniques to build unstoppable willpower and consistency. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to stay committed to your goals no matter what. Why motivation is a trap. Most people believe that successful individuals are always motivated. But the truth is, high achievers feel unmotivated just like everyone else. They just know how to take action anyway. Motivation is temporary. It is high when you start something new, but it fades over time. Studies show that motivation peaks at the beginning of a goal, but drops significantly within weeks. This is why people start the year excited about their resolutions, but quit after a month. The 1% do not rely on motivation. They rely on discipline and systems. The science of self-discipline. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is a skill that can be trained and strengthened. Psychologists have found that self-discipline functions like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. But if you overuse it without rest, it can get depleted. Understanding how to train and manage your discipline is key to long-term success. How to build strong self-discipline. To develop unshakable self-control, follow these proven strategies. 1. Remove temptations and distractions. Discipline is not just about willpower. It is about creating an environment that makes success easier. Studies show that people with higher self-control do not just resist temptation better. They design their environment to avoid it altogether. If you are trying to eat healthy, do not rely on willpower. Remove junk food from your house. If you are trying to focus on work, eliminate distractions by turning off notifications and setting clear work hours. Instead of fighting against temptation, make it easier to do the right thing. 2. Follow the 5-minute rule. One of the hardest parts of self-discipline is getting started. To overcome this, use the 5-minute rule. Commit to doing the task for just 5 minutes. Once you start, you will often find it easier to keep going. This rule works because the hardest part of any task is beginning. Once you break the resistance, momentum takes over. 3. Develop identity-based habits. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, focus on who you want to become. If you want to be fit, instead of saying, I need to work out, say, I am the kind of person who exercises daily. If you want to be productive, instead of saying, I need to stop procrastinating, say, I am the kind of person who takes action immediately. When you align your habits with your identity, discipline becomes natural. 4. Use the never miss twice rule. Nobody is perfect. Even the most disciplined people miss a workout, break a diet, or lose focus sometimes. The difference between success and failure is how quickly you get back on track. Missing one workout is not a failure. Missing twice in a row creates a bad habit. Eating one unhealthy meal is not a problem, but letting it turn into a week of bad choices can destroy progress. The key is to never let a mistake become a pattern. 5. Use rewards and accountability to stay on track. Discipline is easier when you reward yourself for progress. Studies show that positive reinforcement strengthens self-discipline. Create accountability. People who have an accountability partner are more likely to stick to their goals. Find a way to track your progress and celebrate small wins. How to strengthen willpower like a muscle. Willpower is like a battery. It gets weaker when overused, but can be recharged and strengthened over time. 1. Avoid decision fatigue. The more decisions you make, the more your willpower gets depleted. This is why successful people simplify their daily routines to conserve mental energy. Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg wore the same outfits every day to avoid wasting decision-making power on small things. Minimize unnecessary decisions so you can use your willpower for what truly matters. 2. Practice small acts of self-control daily. Self-discipline gets stronger through consistent practice. Start with small challenges, like waking up 5 minutes earlier or avoiding sugar for one day. Over time, these small wins build your self-discipline muscle, making it easier to handle bigger challenges. 3. Get enough rest and recovery. Lack of sleep and stress weaken willpower. Studies show that people who are sleep-deprived have weaker self-control and make worse decisions. Prioritize good sleep, exercise, and mental rest to keep your willpower strong. Conclusion: discipline is the key to the 1% mindset. If you want to achieve your goals, stop relying on motivation and start building discipline. To summarize, do not depend on motivation. It is unreliable. Design your environment for success. Remove temptations and distractions. Use the 5-minute rule to break resistance and get started. Adopt identity-based habits. Act like the person you want to become. Follow the never miss twice rule. Get back on track quickly after setbacks. Strengthen your willpower by avoiding decision fatigue and practicing self-control daily. By mastering self-discipline, you will set yourself apart from the 99% who struggle with inconsistency. In the next chapter, we will explore the secrets of high-performance habits and how to build a lifestyle that guarantees success. Let's move forward. Chapter 5. The High-Performance Habits of the 1%. Success is not about one big breakthrough. It is about the small daily habits that add up over time. The people who achieve their goals consistently are not necessarily more talented or intelligent. They have simply developed high-performance habits that set them apart. In this chapter, you will learn the key habits that the 1% follow every day, how to eliminate bad habits and replace them with good ones, the science behind habit formation, and how to make positive behaviors automatic. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to design your daily routine for success. Why habits matter more than willpower. Willpower is a limited resource. You only have so much of it each day. This is why people often start strong but lose discipline over time. The 1% do not rely on willpower alone. Instead, they build habits that make success automatic. Studies show that up to 40% of daily actions are habitual, meaning people repeat behaviors without thinking about them. If you develop the right habits, you no longer have to force yourself to take action. It becomes second nature. Instead of trying to work harder, change your habits, and success will follow. The 5 key habits of high achievers. Successful people follow specific daily habits that keep them on track. Here are 5 of the most powerful ones. 1. The habit of morning mastery. How you start your day sets the tone for everything else. High achievers do not wake up and scroll through social media or hit the snooze button. They start with intention. A great morning routine includes waking up early. Many top performers wake up before the world gets busy. Movement, exercise, stretching, or walking to wake up the body and mind. Mindset practice, reading, journaling, or visualization to set a positive tone. If you control your mornings, you take control of your entire day. 2. The habit of deep work and focus. Most people are constantly distracted, which kills productivity. Successful people schedule distraction-free time for deep, focused work. To develop this habit, turn off notifications during important work periods. Use time blocking, schedule specific hours for focused work, and stick to them. Avoid multitasking. Work on one thing at a time for maximum efficiency. Studies show that deep work leads to higher creativity, faster learning, and better performance. 3. The habit of continuous learning. The 1% never stop learning. They understand that knowledge compounds over time, giving them a major advantage. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading and thinking. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science through books. Make learning a habit by reading daily. Even 10 minutes a day adds up over time. Listening to educational podcasts or audiobooks while driving or exercising. Surrounding yourself with smart people who challenge your thinking. Lifelong learning keeps you ahead of the competition and constantly improving. 4. The habit of taking care of health and energy. Success requires mental and physical energy. The 1% prioritize their health, knowing that a strong body leads to a strong mind. Key habits include daily exercise. Even just 20 minutes of movement boosts brain function and energy. Healthy eating, fueling the body with nutritious foods instead of junk. Prioritizing sleep. High achievers protect their sleep because they know it affects performance. Your health is the foundation of everything else. If you do not take care of your body, your mind and productivity will suffer. 5. The habit of reflection and goal tracking. The best performers do not just set goals and forget about them. They review and reflect on their progress regularly. Ways to develop this habit: daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what went well? What can I improve? Weekly goal check-ins. Track progress and adjust your strategy if needed. Keeping a success journal. Writing down wins and lessons learned keeps you motivated. Reflection allows you to stay on course and make continuous improvements over time. How to build good habits and break bad ones. Understanding how habits are formed can help you change your behavior permanently. The habit loop. How habits are formed. All habits follow a three-step loop. Cue, a trigger that reminds you to perform a behavior. Routine, the action you take in response to the cue. Reward, a benefit or pleasure that reinforces the habit. Example: cue, you wake up. Routine, you check your phone. Reward, you get a small hit of dopamine from social media. To build a new habit, you must create a strong cue and a meaningful reward. How to replace bad habits with good ones. Bad habits hold people back. The 1% know how to break them and replace them with positive behaviors. Step 1. Identify the cue. Every habit starts with a cue. If you want to break a bad habit, you must recognize what triggers it. Example: if you want to stop snacking at night, notice what triggers the behavior. Are you bored? Stressed? Step 2. Replace the routine. Instead of just quitting the habit, replace it with a healthier alternative. Instead of checking social media in the morning, read for 5 minutes. Instead of drinking soda, replace it with flavored water. Instead of watching TV late at night, go for a short walk. Step 3. Make the new habit easy and rewarding. Keep the new habit simple so it is easy to do. Reward yourself for following through to reinforce the behavior. Over time, the bad habit will fade, and the new habit will become second nature. Conclusion: small habits lead to big results. Success is not about one big action. It is about small, consistent habits that compound over time. To summarize, do not rely on willpower. Build habits that make success automatic. Control your mornings. How you start your day matters. Eliminate distractions and focus on deep work. Never stop learning. Reading and personal growth are key. Prioritize health. Energy and success go hand in hand. Track progress. Reflection helps you stay on course. Replace bad habits with good ones. Use the habit loop to your advantage. By developing high-performance habits, you will set yourself apart from the 99% and make success inevitable. In the next chapter, we will dive into how to develop an unshakable mindset and overcome self-doubt, so you can push through obstacles and stay confident on your journey. Let's move forward. Chapter 6. Developing an unshakable mindset and overcoming self-doubt. No matter how talented, skilled, or hardworking you are, you will never reach your full potential if you do not believe in yourself. Self-doubt is one of the biggest killers of success. It keeps people stuck in fear, prevents them from taking action, and convinces them that they are not good enough. The 1% think differently. They develop an unshakable mindset that allows them to push through obstacles, silence self-doubt, and stay confident in the face of challenges. In this chapter, you will learn the root causes of self-doubt and how to eliminate them, the mindset shifts that top performers use to stay confident, practical strategies to develop mental toughness and stay strong no matter what. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to build bulletproof confidence and belief in yourself. Why most people struggle with self-doubt. Self-doubt is not something people are born with. It is learned over time. Here are the 3 biggest reasons why most people struggle with self-doubt. 1. Fear of failure and judgment. Many people hesitate to take action because they are afraid of failing or being judged by others. Society teaches us that failure is bad, when in reality, failure is a stepping stone to success. 2. Negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. People often tell themselves, I am not good enough, I am not smart enough, or I do not deserve success. These thoughts become self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe you cannot succeed, you will not even try. 3. Comparing yourself to others. Social media makes it easy to compare your life to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy. The problem is that people only show the best parts of their lives online, creating a false perception of reality. To overcome self-doubt, you must reprogram your mindset and adopt new ways of thinking. How to develop unshakable confidence. Confidence is not something you either have or do not have. It is a skill that can be developed. Here are the most effective ways to build unshakable confidence. 1. Reframe failure as growth. The 1% do not see failure as a sign of weakness. They see it as a learning opportunity. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. Instead of thinking, I failed, think, I learned. Example: Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team but used it as motivation to improve. The most successful people fail more than others. They just do not let failure stop them. 2. Change your inner dialogue. Your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it. If you constantly tell yourself negative things, your confidence will suffer. To shift your mindset, replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, I am not good enough, say, I am constantly improving and learning. Instead of thinking, I will fail, say, I will figure this out no matter what. Your words shape your reality. Choose them wisely. 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the enemy of confidence. The only person you should compete with is your past self. To stop unhealthy comparisons, limit time on social media if it makes you feel inadequate. Focus on your own progress instead of looking at others. Remember that everyone has their own struggles. Nobody has a perfect life. Instead of comparing yourself to others, ask, am I improving compared to who I was last year? 4. Take action despite fear. Confidence does not come from waiting until you feel ready. It comes from taking action. Most people wait until they feel confident before trying something new, but confidence actually comes from doing the thing you fear. Action creates confidence. The more you step out of your comfort zone, the more you grow. Example: if you fear public speaking, start by speaking in small groups. If you doubt your skills in a new job, focus on learning and improving daily. The more action you take, the stronger your confidence becomes. How to build mental toughness. Mental toughness is the ability to stay strong and keep going even when things get difficult. The 1% do not quit when things get hard. They push through challenges with resilience. Here are 3 powerful ways to develop mental toughness. 1. Expect obstacles and prepare for them. Most people quit because they are surprised by setbacks. Mentally strong people expect challenges and prepare for them in advance. Before starting any big goal, ask yourself, what are the biggest obstacles I will face? Then, create a plan for how you will handle them. Example: if your goal is to start a business, expect that some months will be slow. Plan how you will stay financially stable during those times. If your goal is to lose weight, expect moments of temptation. Plan how you will stay disciplined when that happens. When you expect and prepare for obstacles, they do not stop you. They strengthen you. 2. Use the 40% rule. The 40% rule is a mindset principle used by Navy SEALs and elite athletes. It states that when you feel like you have nothing left to give, you are only at 40% of your true potential. Your mind gives up before your body does. Pushing past that mental limit builds toughness. To apply this rule, when you feel like quitting, tell yourself, I still have 60% more to give. When you are tired, uncomfortable, or discouraged, push a little further. This mindset helps you develop inner strength and resilience. 3. Surround yourself with mentally strong people. Your environment influences your mindset. If you are surrounded by negative, weak-minded people, you will struggle to stay confident. Instead, surround yourself with people who encourage and challenge you, push you to improve, believe in your potential. If you do not have these people in your life, seek them out through books, podcasts, or mentorship. Being around mentally strong individuals helps you adopt their mindset and habits. Conclusion: your mindset determines your success. To be part of the 1%, you must think differently than the 99%. To summarize, eliminate self-doubt by reframing failure as a learning experience. Change negative self-talk into empowering beliefs. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own progress. Build confidence by taking action despite fear. Develop mental toughness by expecting and preparing for challenges. Use the 40% rule. Push past the limits your mind sets. Surround yourself with people who elevate you. By developing an unshakable mindset, you will overcome obstacles, silence self-doubt, and achieve anything you set your mind to. In the next chapter, we will explore the power of persistence and how to keep going when life gets tough. Let's move forward. Chapter 7. The Power of Persistence. How to keep going when life gets tough. Success is not about never failing. It is about never giving up. The biggest difference between the 1% and the 99% is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is persistence. The people who succeed are simply the ones who refuse to quit, no matter how difficult things get. In this chapter, you will learn why most people give up and how to avoid that trap, the psychology of grit and resilience, how to push through any challenge, strategies used by top performers to stay committed even when progress is slow. By the end of this chapter, you will have the mindset and tools to keep going no matter what. Why most people quit too soon. Most people start with excitement and motivation, but when they face obstacles, they quit. Why does this happen? Here are the top 3 reasons people give up before achieving their goals. 1. The initial excitement wears off. At the beginning of a new goal, motivation is high, but as time goes on, the hard work becomes less exciting, and people lose interest. The 1% understand that success is not about excitement, it is about commitment. 2. They underestimate how long success takes. Many people expect quick results, but success is a long-term process. When they do not see immediate progress, they assume it is not working and quit too soon. The truth is, most success comes after a long period of slow progress. 3. They let setbacks destroy their confidence. Most people see failure as a reason to quit. They assume that struggling means they are not good enough. But the 1% understand that failure is not the end. It is part of the journey. How to develop unbreakable persistence. If you want to succeed, you must train yourself to keep going no matter what. Here are 5 proven ways to develop unstoppable persistence. 1. Find your deep why. The 1% do not rely on surface-level motivation. They are driven by a deep reason that keeps them going when things get tough. To find your why, ask yourself, why do I really want to achieve this goal? What will my life look like if I succeed? What will happen if I give up? A powerful why creates emotional fuel that keeps you moving forward. 2. Reframe struggles as part of the process. Instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, see them as stepping stones. Every struggle is an opportunity to learn and improve. Example: Elon Musk's companies nearly went bankrupt multiple times, but he kept pushing forward and eventually built Tesla and SpaceX into global successes. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before finally getting Harry Potter published. The 1% do not quit when they fail, they adjust and keep going. 3. Focus on progress, not perfection. Many people quit because they think progress is too slow. But success is about consistent effort over time, not instant results. Instead of asking, why am I not successful yet? Ask, am I improving compared to last month? What small progress have I made today? Even small progress compounds over time. 4. Use the no matter what mindset. The 1% make a decision in advance. I will succeed no matter what. I will keep going, no matter how long it takes. This mindset eliminates hesitation and excuses. Example: Sylvester Stallone was broke and homeless before selling his script for Rocky. He refused to give up, even when everyone told him no. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before finding a restaurant that would use his KFC recipe. These people succeeded because they made a decision to never quit. 5. Commit to showing up every day. The biggest secret to persistence is showing up, even on days when you do not feel like it. Success is not about one big moment. It is about consistent action over time. The 1% focus on consistency, not perfection. Even if you are tired, do one small thing toward your goal. Even if you do not feel like it, take a small step forward. Momentum builds over time. Just show up, and success will follow. How to stay motivated when progress feels slow. One of the hardest parts of persistence is staying motivated when you feel like nothing is happening. Here is how to stay on track. 1. Celebrate small wins. Do not wait until you reach your big goal to feel accomplished. Celebrate every small step forward. Example: if you are writing a book, celebrate every chapter you complete. If you are starting a business, celebrate every new customer. Small wins create momentum and keep you motivated. 2. Surround yourself with people who push you forward. Your environment affects your persistence. If you are surrounded by negative people, it is easy to lose motivation. Find a support system of mentors who challenge you, friends who encourage you, communities that inspire you. The 1% surround themselves with people who push them to keep going. 3. Remind yourself of the bigger picture. When you feel like quitting, remind yourself why you started. Think about the long-term impact of achieving your goal. Ask yourself, will I regret quitting in the future? How will my life change if I keep going? Keeping your long-term vision in mind helps you push through tough moments. Conclusion: the power of never giving up. Success does not belong to the most talented or the most intelligent. It belongs to those who refuse to quit. To summarize, expect challenges. Success is not supposed to be easy. Find a strong why to keep you going. Reframe failure as learning, not defeat. Focus on progress, not perfection. Adopt the no matter what mindset. Commit to success. Show up every day, even when you do not feel like it. Surround yourself with people who support and push you. By developing the habit of persistence, you will set yourself apart from the 99% who quit too soon. In the next chapter, we will explore how to master time management and maximize productivity so you can get more done in less time. Let's move forward. Chapter 8. Mastering Time Management and Maximizing Productivity. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Unlike money, which can be earned back, time is gone forever once it is spent. The 1% understand this. They do not waste time on distractions, procrastination, or meaningless activities. Instead, they manage their time with precision, ensuring that every minute is used wisely. In this chapter, you will learn why most people struggle with time management, the most effective time mastery techniques used by top performers, how to eliminate distractions, avoid procrastination, and get more done in less time. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to structure your days for maximum productivity and success. Why most people struggle with time management. Most people are busy but not productive. They feel like they're working hard, yet they never seem to make real progress. Here are the 3 biggest reasons why people fail at time management. 1. No clear priorities. Many people spend time on tasks that feel urgent but are not important. Without clear priorities, it is easy to waste hours on things that do not move you forward. 2. Constant distractions. Social media, emails, and notifications make it hard to focus. Research shows that the average person checks their phone over 100 times a day. Each distraction costs valuable mental energy and reduces deep focus. 3. Poor planning and lack of structure. Most people start their day reacting to emails, messages, and random tasks instead of following a structured plan. Without a plan, it is easy to drift through the day without accomplishing anything meaningful. The 1% avoid these mistakes by following proven time management strategies. The 5 best time management techniques for maximum productivity. If you want to take control of your time and accomplish more, apply these powerful techniques. 1. The 80-20 rule. Focus on what matters most. The 80-20 rule, Pareto principle, states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. Most people waste time on low-value tasks that do not create real results. The 1% focus on the 20% of activities that generate the biggest impact. How to apply it? Identify the few tasks that will create the biggest progress toward your goals. Eliminate or delegate everything that does not add significant value. Ask yourself daily, am I focusing on the most important things? By focusing on high-impact activities, you get more results with less effort. 2. Time blocking. Schedule your day like a CEO. Top performers do not just wing it, they schedule their time with purpose. Time blocking is a technique where you divide your day into dedicated time slots for specific tasks. Assign time for deep work, meetings, exercise, and rest in advance. Treat these time blocks as non-negotiable appointments. Example of a structured schedule. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. deep work, most important task of the day. 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. break and reflection. 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. strategic planning and review. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. lunch and rest. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. meetings and networking. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. creative work and problem solving. By structuring your day, you eliminate wasted time and maximize productivity. 3. The 2-minute rule. Stop procrastination instantly. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately instead of postponing it. This rule helps prevent small tasks from piling up and becoming overwhelming. It also trains your brain to take action instead of procrastinating. Example: responding to an email that requires a quick reply, tidying up your workspace before starting a task, making a short phone call to confirm an appointment. The 1% take action immediately instead of letting small tasks build up. 4. The Pomodoro technique. Work with intense focus. One of the most effective ways to increase concentration and efficiency is the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes with deep focus, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. Why it works. Short time blocks create a sense of urgency, making you work faster. The built-in breaks prevent burnout and maintain energy levels. This technique is backed by research showing that the brain focuses better in short bursts. By using focused work sessions, you get more done in less time. 5. The one thing rule. Prioritize your most important task. Each day, ask yourself, if I could only accomplish one thing today, what would it be? Then, do that task first before anything else. Why this works? Most people waste time on small, unimportant tasks first, leaving no energy for big goals. Prioritizing your most important task ensures you make meaningful progress every day. The 1% start their day by tackling their most important task first, ensuring that even if they do nothing else, they have moved forward. How to eliminate distractions and stay focused. Even with the best time management strategies, distractions can ruin your productivity. Here is how to stay focused. 1. Turn off notifications. Every notification breaks your concentration and makes it harder to refocus. Turn off unnecessary notifications on your phone and computer. 2. Create a distraction-free workspace. Work in a place that is free from noise and interruptions. Use tools like noise-canceling headphones if needed. 3. Use website blockers. If you get distracted by social media, use apps like Freedom or Cold Turkey to block time-wasting websites. 4. Set clear work hours. Let people around you know when you are in focused work mode so they do not interrupt you. By eliminating distractions, you can achieve more in a few focused hours than most people do in an entire day. Conclusion: take control of your time. Take control of your life. Time is the most precious asset you have. How you use it determines your success or failure. To summarize, use the 80-20 rule. Focus on the tasks that create the biggest results. Time block your day. Schedule important tasks in advance. Use the 2-minute rule. Handle small tasks immediately. Work in short, focused sessions using the Pomodoro technique. Start each day with your most important task, the one thing rule. Eliminate distractions. Turn off notifications and create a focused workspace. By managing your time effectively, you can achieve more in 1 year than most people do in a lifetime. In the next chapter, we will explore how to develop financial discipline and build long-term wealth so you can create a life of financial freedom and abundance. Let's move forward. Chapter 9. Financial Discipline. How to build long-term wealth and financial freedom. Money is not just about numbers. It is about discipline, habits, and mindset. The 1% understand that financial success is not about luck. It is about making smart decisions consistently and developing financial discipline. In this chapter, you will learn the biggest mistakes that keep people stuck in financial struggles, the wealth-building habits used by self-made millionaires, how to manage money wisely, eliminate debt, and grow wealth over time. By the end of this chapter, you will have a clear blueprint for financial independence. Why most people struggle with money. Most people work hard for money, but their financial situation never improves. Why? Because they make common money mistakes that keep them stuck. 1. Spending more than they earn. Many people increase their spending as their income rises. Instead of saving or investing, they buy bigger houses, better cars, and unnecessary luxuries. This keeps them trapped in a cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living. 2. Relying on debt for lifestyle upgrades. Credit cards, car loans, and personal loans make it easy to buy things people cannot afford. Debt creates a false sense of wealth. People appear successful, but they are actually drowning in payments. 3. Not investing or saving for the future. Most people do not invest their money, meaning they rely solely on their job for income. Without investments, there is no wealth building or passive income. Without savings, unexpected expenses create financial crises. The 1% avoid these mistakes by following wealth-building habits that lead to financial freedom. The 5 money habits of the wealthy. Financial success is not about how much you earn. It is about how you manage what you earn. Here are the 5 habits that separate the wealthy from the struggling. 1. Live below your means and save first. Wealthy people do not spend everything they earn. They save and invest before spending. The general rule: save at least 20% of your income before spending on anything else. Example: if you earn $5,000 per month, save at least $1,000 first, then budget the rest. This habit ensures you always have money for future opportunities and emergencies. 2. Avoid bad debt and use credit wisely. Debt is not always bad, but the wrong kind of debt can destroy financial freedom. The 1% avoid high-interest consumer debt, credit cards, car loans, personal loans. Instead, they use debt strategically for assets that grow in value: real estate, businesses, investments. Smart financial rule: if you have debt, focus on paying off high-interest loans first. Avoid borrowing money for things that do not increase in value. 3. Invest early and consistently. The wealthy do not just save money. They put their money to work through investments. Investing allows money to grow over time through compound interest. Example: investing $500 per month at a 7% return can grow to over $1 million in 40 years. If you start investing young, your money works harder than you do. Key principle: start investing as early as possible, even with small amounts. The longer your money is invested, the bigger it grows. 4. Create multiple streams of income. The 1% do not rely on a single job. They build multiple income sources. Most millionaires have at least 3 to 7 income streams. Common sources of income: earned income, salary or wages from a job; business income, money from a side business or full-time venture; investment income, stocks, real estate, or dividend income; passive income, royalties, online businesses, or automated income sources. To become financially independent, start building additional income streams beyond your job. 5. Always keep learning about money. The wealthy never stop learning about finances. They study money like a skill. Books, courses, and mentorships help them make smarter financial decisions. Recommended books on money: The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. The more you learn about money, the better decisions you make. How to build wealth from any financial situation. No matter where you are financially right now, you can start improving. Follow these steps. 1. Track your expenses and budget wisely. Most people have no idea where their money goes. Start by tracking every expense for 1 month. Create a simple budget to control your spending. A basic budget structure: 50% on necessities, housing, food, bills; 30% on wants, entertainment, travel, fun; 20% on saving and investing. 2. Pay off high-interest debt quickly. If you have credit card debt, make it a priority to pay it off fast. The longer you carry high-interest debt, the harder it is to build wealth. Use the debt snowball method. Pay off smallest debts first to build momentum. Then, focus on larger debts until they are gone. Debt freedom gives you more money to invest and grow. 3. Start investing, even if it's small. Many people wait too long to invest because they think they need a lot of money. The best strategy is to start small and be consistent. Investing even $100 per month is better than waiting for the perfect time. Options for beginners: index funds, low-cost stock market investments; real estate, owning rental properties; online businesses, digital products, content creation, e-commerce. The earlier you invest, the more your money grows over time. 4. Increase your income over time. While saving and budgeting help, earning more money speeds up wealth building. Look for ways to improve your skills to get a higher-paying job. Start a side hustle that generates extra income. Negotiate your salary if you are underpaid. Growing your income allows you to save, invest, and build wealth faster. Conclusion: the path to financial freedom. Financial success is not about luck. It is about habits and smart decisions. To summarize, live below your means, save first, then spend. Avoid bad debt. Do not finance a lifestyle you cannot afford. Invest early and consistently. Let your money grow over time. Create multiple streams of income. Do not rely on just one paycheck. Keep learning about money. The more you know, the wealthier you become. By following these principles, you can achieve financial independence and freedom over time. In the next chapter, we will explore how to build strong relationships and a powerful network, a key factor in long-term success. Let's move forward. Chapter 10. The power of relationships and building a strong network. Success is not just about talent, hard work, or intelligence. It is also about who you surround yourself with. The 1% understand that relationships shape opportunities, mindset, and success. They do not succeed alone. They build strong networks of mentors, friends, and partners who push them forward. In this chapter, you will learn why relationships are the key to long-term success, how to build a powerful network, even if you are starting from zero, the communication and connection skills that help you create strong relationships. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to attract the right people into your life and create lasting success through relationships. Why relationships matter more than you think. Many people focus only on skills and hard work, but studies show that your success is largely influenced by the people around you. Research from Harvard found that strong relationships improve health, happiness, and career success. A study by Dr. David McClelland of Harvard University concluded that your income, habits, and mindset are shaped by the 5 people you spend the most time with. Most major opportunities in life come from connections, not just resumes. The 1% understand this. They invest in relationships as much as they invest in skills. The 5 types of people you need in your network. Not all relationships are created equal. If you want to succeed, you need to surround yourself with the right people. Here are the 5 key types of people to have in your network. 1. Mentors, people ahead of you. Mentors accelerate your growth by sharing experience and guidance. Instead of learning through trial and error, you learn from their mistakes and wisdom. How to find a mentor. Identify someone who has already achieved what you want. Offer value first. Help them before asking for help. Learn from books, podcasts, and online courses if you cannot access a direct mentor. 2. Growth-minded friends, your inner circle. Your closest friends influence your habits and mindset. If your circle is lazy, negative, or unmotivated, you will struggle to stay disciplined. How to build a strong inner circle. Spend more time with people who challenge and inspire you. Reduce time with negative, toxic, or unmotivated individuals. Join communities where ambitious, like-minded people gather. 3. Accountability partners, people who keep you on track. Accountability partners ensure you stay disciplined and committed to your goals. Studies show that having an accountability partner increases goal achievement by 65%. How to find an accountability partner. Choose someone who is serious about their goals. Set regular check-ins, weekly or monthly, to review progress. Keep each other motivated and accountable. 4. Industry connections, people who open doors. Many opportunities in business and careers come from who you know, not just what you know. The 1% build strong professional networks that lead to new jobs, partnerships, and deals. How to grow your industry network. Attend networking events and conferences. Connect with people on platforms like LinkedIn. Reach out with value. Do not just ask for favors. 5. Supporters and encouragers, people who believe in you. Success is challenging, and self-doubt will happen. Having people who believe in you helps you stay motivated. How to find strong supporters. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Seek out friends, family, or mentors who genuinely want you to succeed. Avoid those who constantly criticize or doubt you. How to build strong relationships from scratch. Even if you do not have a great network yet, you can start building powerful relationships today. Follow these principles to connect with the right people. 1. Offer value before asking for anything. The biggest networking mistake people make is only reaching out when they need help. The 1% always offer value first before asking for anything. Examples of adding value: share useful information or resources. Offer help with a project or skill you have. Support others by promoting their work. When you give first, people naturally want to help you in return. 2. Be genuinely interested in others. People do not like being around those who only talk about themselves. The best way to build relationships is to listen more than you speak. Ask meaningful questions. What inspired you to get into this field? What challenges have you overcome in your journey? How can I support what you're working on? When you show genuine interest in others, they will remember you. 3. Follow up and stay connected. Many people meet great contacts but never follow up, leading to lost opportunities. The 1% keep relationships alive by staying in touch. How to stay connected: send a message or email every few months. Check in with people on social media. Share articles, ideas, or opportunities they might find useful. Consistency in relationships builds long-term trust. 4. Surround yourself with winners. If you spend time with driven, motivated people, their energy will push you forward. If you spend time with negative, lazy people, they will pull you down. How to upgrade your circle: join mastermind groups, business clubs, or entrepreneur communities. Attend events where high performers gather. Be intentional about who you let into your life. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. How to remove toxic people from your life. Not everyone deserves a place in your life. Some people drain your energy, discourage you, or bring negativity. To protect your success, limit or eliminate toxic relationships. 1. Identify toxic people. Do they constantly complain or bring negativity? Do they discourage your goals instead of supporting them? Do they always take from you but never give back? If the answer is yes, it may be time to distance yourself. 2. Set boundaries. You do not need to cut people off completely, but you must set limits. Spend less time with negative people and more time with those who uplift you. Example: if someone constantly complains, redirect the conversation to something positive. If they drain your energy, limit how often you interact with them. 3. Focus on growth-oriented relationships. Invest your time in people who push you forward, not hold you back. The more you grow, the more you will attract like-minded, successful individuals. Conclusion: success is built on strong relationships. The most successful people in the world did not do it alone. They built powerful networks of mentors, friends, and allies. To summarize, surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Find mentors who guide you, friends who support you, and accountability partners who push you. Offer value first. Give before you ask. Follow up and maintain connections. Remove toxic relationships that hold you back. By building strong relationships, you will create endless opportunities and long-term success. In the next chapter, we will explore how to develop emotional intelligence and master your emotions, one of the most important skills for success. Let's move forward. Chapter 11. Mastering Emotional Intelligence: How to Control Your Emotions and Make Better Decisions. Success is not just about intelligence, skills, or hard work. It is also about emotional intelligence, EQ. The 1% understand that emotions drive behavior, decisions, and relationships. They know how to control their emotions, stay calm under pressure, and make smart choices. In this chapter, you will learn what emotional intelligence is and why it matters more than IQ, how to gain control over your emotions instead of letting them control you, practical techniques to improve emotional intelligence and handle challenges effectively. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to develop emotional mastery for success in every area of life. Why emotional intelligence matters more than IQ. Many people assume that intelligence, IQ, is the biggest factor in success. But research shows that emotional intelligence, EQ, is actually more important. A study by psychologist Daniel Goleman found that IQ accounts for only 20% of success. Emotional intelligence accounts for up to 80% of success. Why? Because emotions influence how you handle stress and pressure, how will you connect with others, how you make decisions, even in difficult situations. The 1% develop emotional intelligence so they can make better choices, build strong relationships, and stay focused on their goals. The 5 key components of emotional intelligence. To master your emotions, you must develop these 5 key skills. 1. Self-awareness, understanding your emotions. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand your emotions in real time. Most people react to emotions without thinking, which leads to bad decisions. How to develop self-awareness. Pay attention to how you feel in different situations. When emotions arise, pause and reflect before reacting. Keep a journal to track emotional patterns. Example: if you notice that stress makes you procrastinate, you can create a plan to manage stress better. 2. Self-regulation, controlling your reactions. Emotional intelligence is not about suppressing emotions. It is about managing them wisely. The 1% stay calm under pressure instead of reacting impulsively. How to improve self-regulation. When you feel anger, stress, or frustration, pause before responding. Practice deep breathing or meditation to calm your mind. Use the 10-second rule. Before reacting, count to 10 and think logically. Example: if a coworker upsets you, instead of reacting immediately, step away, process your emotions, and respond professionally. 3. Motivation, using emotions to drive success. Emotionally intelligent people know how to use emotions as fuel to stay motivated. Instead of waiting for motivation, they create it through their mindset and habits. How to stay motivated. Focus on long-term rewards instead of short-term discomfort. Use positive self-talk to replace negative thoughts. Surround yourself with motivated, ambitious people. Example: when you feel like quitting, remind yourself of your why and visualize the success you are working toward. 4. Empathy, understanding and connecting with others. Empathy is the ability to understand other people's emotions and perspectives. It is the key to strong relationships, leadership, and influence. How to develop empathy. Listen actively. Focus fully on what the other person is saying. Ask questions to understand people's feelings and perspectives. Put yourself in others' shoes before making judgments. Example: if a friend is struggling, instead of giving advice immediately, listen and acknowledge their feelings first. 5. Social skills, communicating and handling people well. Emotional intelligence helps you navigate social situations smoothly. The 1% know how to build strong relationships, resolve conflicts, and lead effectively. How to improve social skills. Work on your body language, tone, and eye contact. Be approachable, smile, show interest, and make people feel valued. Learn how to handle difficult conversations calmly. Example: instead of arguing in a disagreement, use active listening and calm communication to find a solution. How to stay in control of your emotions in any situation. Even with strong emotional intelligence, you will still face stressful and difficult moments. The key is learning how to stay in control under pressure. 1. Practice emotional detachment. Do not let emotions make decisions for you. When faced with a stressful situation, step back and view it objectively. Ask yourself, what is the best logical response, not the emotional one? Example: instead of reacting angrily to criticism, pause and see if there is something useful to learn from it. 2. Manage stress before it manages you. Stress can cloud judgment and lead to bad decisions. The 1% have stress management techniques to stay in control. How to manage stress effectively. Exercise regularly. Physical movement helps clear the mind. Practice deep breathing. Slow, controlled breathing calms the nervous system. Take short breaks. Step away from stressful situations to reset your mind. Example: if work stress is overwhelming, take a 10-minute walk or do breathing exercises before continuing. 3. Use logic over emotion in high-stakes decisions. When making important choices, emotions can bias your thinking. The 1% rely on logic and facts, not just feelings. How to make smarter decisions. List the pros and cons of every option. Get an outside perspective before deciding. Sleep on it. Give yourself time to think clearly. Example: if making a financial decision, do not let excitement or fear drive you. Analyze the numbers and data first. How emotional intelligence leads to success. People with high emotional intelligence handle stress and pressure effectively, make better decisions in tough situations, Build stronger relationships and networks. Stay calm, focused, and motivated even in setbacks. These qualities separate the 1% from the 99% who let emotions control them. Conclusion: mastering your emotions for a better life. If you can control your emotions, you can control your success. To summarize, develop self-awareness. Understand your emotions instead of reacting impulsively. Improve self-regulation. Stay calm under pressure and think before responding. Use motivation. Turn emotions into fuel for success. Practice empathy. Connect and communicate better with others. Strengthen social skills. Handle conversations, conflicts, and networking effectively. Manage stress. Exercise, breathe deeply, and take breaks when needed. Use logic over emotion when making important decisions. By mastering emotional intelligence, you will become mentally stronger, make better choices, and build better relationships. In the next chapter, we will explore how to develop an unshakable mindset for lifelong success. Let's move forward. Chapter 12. Developing an unshakable mindset for lifelong success. Success is not about luck or talent. It is about mindset. The 1% think differently from the 99%. They do not let fear, failure, or self-doubt stop them. They have an unshakable mindset that allows them to stay focused, resilient, and committed to their goals. In this chapter, you will learn the key mindset shifts that separate the 1% from everyone else, how to overcome fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs, strategies to reprogram your mind for long-term success. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to build a mental foundation that makes success inevitable. The difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Your mindset determines your success more than any other factor. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research shows that people have two types of mindsets. 1. Fixed mindset, the 99%, believes talent, intelligence, and ability are fixed. Avoids challenges because failure is seen as a sign of weakness. Fears making mistakes, leading to procrastination and self-doubt. Stays in their comfort zone and avoids taking risks. 2. Growth mindset, the 1%, believes abilities can be developed through effort and learning. Sees failure as a necessary step toward success. Embraces challenges because they lead to growth. Keeps going despite setbacks because they know progress takes time. The key to long-term success is shifting to a growth mindset. How to develop an unshakable mindset. The 1% train their minds just like they train their bodies. Here are 5 ways to develop a strong, unstoppable mindset. 1. Reprogram your thoughts, eliminate limiting beliefs. Many people fail because they tell themselves negative stories about what is possible. Your mind believes whatever you repeatedly tell it, so change the story. Examples of limiting beliefs and how to replace them. I am not good enough. I can improve with effort and practice. I am not smart enough. I can learn anything if I put in the work. I always fail. Every failure teaches me something valuable. Start challenging and replacing negative thoughts with empowering beliefs. 2. Train your brain to see failure as feedback. The 1% do not fear failure. They use it as a learning tool. Every mistake teaches you something valuable that brings you closer to success. How to reframe failure. Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned. Instead of thinking, this did not work, ask, what can I do differently next time? Example. Elon Musk's first 3 rocket launches failed. Instead of quitting, he adjusted, improved, and eventually made SpaceX a success. Walt Disney was fired from his first job for lack of creativity. Instead of giving up, he built a global empire. The 1% understand that failure is not the end. It is just part of the journey. 3. Strengthen your resilience. Keep going no matter what. Resilience is the ability to keep moving forward even when things get tough. The strongest people expect setbacks and prepare for them in advance. How to build resilience. When challenges arise, ask yourself what you can control. Use problems as opportunities to grow stronger. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, not those who bring you down. Example. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for TV. Instead of quitting, she used that rejection to fuel her success. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he trained harder, and became one of the greatest players in history. The 1% refuse to quit when things get hard. 4. Use visualization to reprogram your mind for success. Your brain cannot tell the difference between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. This is why top athletes, CEOs, and high achievers use visualization techniques to train their minds. How to visualize success effectively. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goal. Feel the emotions of success, confidence, excitement, pride. See the details. Where are you? What are you doing? How does it feel? Example: Olympic athletes mentally rehearse winning before competing. Studies show this improves real performance. Jim Carrey wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services when he was broke. Years later, he earned that exact amount for a movie role. By visualizing success daily, you reprogram your brain to make it a reality. 5. Take full responsibility. Stop making excuses. The 1% do not blame others, complain, or make excuses. They take 100% responsibility for their actions and results. How to take control of your life. Instead of blaming others, ask, what can I do differently? Instead of making excuses, take action, even if it is a small step. Focus on solutions instead of problems. Example: Jeff Bezos started Amazon in his garage, despite having no business experience. Instead of making excuses, he figured things out step by step. Tony Robbins grew up in poverty but refused to let that define him. He took control of his mindset and became one of the world's top motivational speakers. The 1% know that success is in their hands, not in luck, excuses, or outside circumstances. How to stay mentally strong in tough times. Even with a strong mindset, life will test you. Here is how to stay mentally tough. 1. Control what you can, ignore what you cannot. Do not waste energy on things you cannot change. Focus on what you can control: your mindset, actions, and effort. 2. Stay patient. Success takes time. Most people fail because they want instant results. The 1% play the long game. They know success is a process. 3. Rewire your mind with daily affirmations. Positive self-talk reprograms your subconscious mind. Say these affirmations daily. I am strong, focused, and capable. I control my thoughts, actions, and future. I keep going no matter what happens. The more you repeat powerful beliefs, the more they become reality. Conclusion: your mindset determines your future. The biggest secret of success is this: your mindset shapes everything in your life. To summarize, adopt a growth mindset. Believe you can improve through effort. Reframe failure as learning. Every setback brings growth. Strengthen resilience. Keep going even when things get tough. Use visualization. Train your mind to see success before it happens. Take full responsibility. Stop making excuses and take control. Stay patient. Real success takes time. Repeat powerful affirmations. Your words shape your reality. By developing an unshakable mindset, you will become unstoppable in achieving your goals. In the next chapter, we will explore how to master consistency and make success a lifelong habit. Let's move forward. Chapter 13. The Power of Consistency. How to make success a lifelong habit. Success is not about doing something once. It is about doing it consistently. The 1% do not rely on short bursts of motivation. Instead, they build daily habits that lead to success over time. In this chapter, you will learn why consistency matters more than talent or intelligence, how to stay committed even when motivation fades, practical strategies to make consistency automatic and effortless. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to build habits that create long-term success. Why consistency is the key to success. Many people start strong but lose momentum after a few weeks. They start working out but quit after a month. Begin a new project but never finish it. Get excited about personal growth but lose focus over time. The 1% do not let this happen. They know that consistency compounds over time. Small daily actions create massive results. Success is not about doing something once. It is about doing it repeatedly. Example: if you read 10 pages of a book every day, you will read 18 books in a year. If you save $10 a day, you will have $3,650 in a year, and even more if you invest it. If you exercise 30 minutes daily, you will be in the best shape of your life within months. The small things you do consistently determine your future. The 3 biggest reasons people fail to stay consistent. Most people struggle with consistency because they make common mistakes. 1. Relying on motivation instead of habits. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. If you depend on motivation, you will never be consistent. The solution: build habits that make success automatic. 2. Focusing on big goals instead of small actions. Many people set huge goals but fail to break them into manageable steps. When progress feels slow, they lose motivation and quit. The solution: focus on small, daily actions instead of the big goal. Example: instead of saying, "I need to lose 50 pounds, say, "I will walk 30 minutes every day." Instead of saying, "I want to start a business," say, "I will work on my business idea for 1 hour daily." 3. Letting one mistake turn into a pattern. Most people miss one workout, one work session, or one productive day, then give up completely. The 1% follow the never miss twice rule. If you miss a habit once, get back on track immediately. Example: if you skip a workout today, exercise tomorrow. Do not let one mistake turn into a habit. If you overspend one day, get back on your budget the next day. Do not let guilt make you quit. Success is not about being perfect. It is about getting back on track quickly. How to build unstoppable consistency. If you want to be in the 1%, you must develop systems that make consistency easy. Here are 5 powerful strategies. 1. Use the 2-minute rule to beat procrastination. The hardest part of any habit is starting. The 2-minute rule helps you break resistance by making habits easy to begin. How it works: if you want to read more, commit to reading just 1 page. If you want to work out, commit to doing 1 push-up. If you want to write a book, commit to writing 1 sentence. Once you start, you will naturally continue. This is how momentum works. 2. Stack new habits onto existing ones. One of the easiest ways to build habits is to attach them to things you already do. This is called habit stacking. It makes new behaviors automatic. Examples: after brushing your teeth, read for 5 minutes. After drinking morning coffee, write down 3 goals for the day. After finishing lunch, walk for 10 minutes. By linking habits together, consistency becomes effortless. 3. Track your progress to stay motivated. What gets measured gets improved. Keeping track of your habits keeps you accountable and motivated. Ways to track habits: use a calendar. Mark an X every day you complete your habit. Use a habit tracker app. Keep a digital log of your progress. Use a notebook. Write down what you did each day. Seeing your progress grow over time makes you want to keep going. 4. Set clear intentions for your habits. Many people fail to stay consistent because they do not schedule their habits. The 1% use implementation intentions to make habits specific. Example: I will exercise more. I will exercise for 30 minutes at 7 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will read more. I will read for 15 minutes every night before bed. When your habits have a time and place, you are more likely to stick to them. 5. Reward yourself to reinforce consistency. Your brain repeats what feels good. Rewarding yourself makes habits stick. Ways to reward yourself: after completing a habit, give yourself a small reward, a favorite snack, a short break, or time to relax. Keep a success journal. Write down wins every day. Use positive self-talk. Remind yourself, "I am consistent and it is paying off." The more you associate consistency with positive rewards, the easier it becomes. How to stay consistent even when life gets hard. Even with strong habits, life will test your consistency. Here is how to stay on track. 1. Prepare for disruptions in advance. If you are traveling, plan how to keep up your habits. If you are busy, adjust your schedule but do not skip completely. Example: if you usually work out for an hour but have no time, do a 10-minute workout instead. 2. Focus on identity, not just goals. Instead of saying, "I need to be consistent," say, "I am the type of person who is consistent." When a habit becomes part of your identity, it sticks for life. Example: instead of "I want to read more," say, "I am a reader." Instead of "I want to eat healthy," say, "I am the kind of person who takes care of my body." The 1% do not just do successful habits. They become the kind of people who naturally do them. Conclusion: make consistency a lifestyle. Success does not happen overnight. It happens through small, consistent actions over time. To summarize, consistency is more important than talent. Small actions done daily create massive results. Do not rely on motivation. Build habits that make success automatic. Use the 2-minute rule to beat procrastination. Just start. Stack new habits onto existing ones to make them easy. Track progress to stay accountable and motivated. Set clear intentions. Decide when and where you will do your habits. Reward yourself. Make consistency enjoyable. Make success part of your identity. Become a person who follows through. By mastering consistency, success will no longer be a struggle. It will be your way of life. In the next chapter, we will explore how to stay disciplined in the face of distractions and temptations. Let's move forward. Chapter 14. Mastering Discipline. How to stay focused in a world full of distractions. Discipline is the bridge between setting a goal and achieving it. The 1% do not depend on willpower alone. They develop systems, routines, and mental strength that allow them to stay disciplined no matter what. In this chapter, you will learn why most people struggle with self-discipline, how to resist distractions and temptations, practical techniques to develop ironclad discipline and stay focused on your goals. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to take control of your actions and stay disciplined for life. Why most people lack discipline. Most people fail to stay disciplined because they fall into common mental traps. 1. Waiting for motivation. Many people believe they need to feel motivated before taking action. But motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. The 1% understand that discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when they do not feel like it. 2. Giving in to short-term pleasure. The human brain is wired to seek comfort and avoid discomfort. This is why most people choose instant gratification over long-term success. Examples of short-term pleasure: scrolling social media instead of working, eating junk food instead of following a healthy diet, watching TV instead of exercising. The 1% train themselves to delay gratification, knowing that real success takes time. 3. Not having a clear plan. Many people fail because they do not have a structured plan for their goals. Without a plan, it is easy to get distracted and lose focus. The 1% plan their days, set clear goals, and eliminate distractions before they happen. How to develop unbreakable discipline. If you want to be successful, you must train yourself to be disciplined. Here are 6 powerful ways to master self-discipline. 1. Use the 5-second rule to take immediate action. The biggest enemy of discipline is overthinking. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to take action. How to use the 5-second rule. When you feel resistance, count down from 5, 5-4, 3-2-1, and take action immediately. Do not let your brain talk you out of it. Just move. Example: if you need to wake up early, count down from 5 and get out of bed immediately. If you need to go to the gym, count down and start moving before doubt creeps in. The 1% do not wait to feel ready. They take action instantly. 2. Remove temptations from your environment. Discipline is not just about willpower. It is about creating an environment that makes success easy. If you struggle with distractions, remove them before they become a problem. Examples: if you waste time on your phone, put it in another room while working. If you eat unhealthy food, do not keep it in your house. If you get distracted by social media, block time-wasting websites. The 1% set themselves up for success by eliminating temptations. 3. Follow the no excuses rule. Most people fail because they make excuses when things get hard. The 1% eliminate excuses completely. They do what needs to be done, no matter what. Examples: if they are tired, they still stick to their routine. If they are busy, they still find time to work on their goals. Instead of saying, "I do not have time," say, "I will make time." Instead of saying, "I do not feel like it," say, "I will do it anyway." Discipline means keeping promises to yourself, even when no one is watching. 4. Set clear rules for yourself. The 1% do not rely on willpower alone. They set personal rules that guide their behavior. Examples of discipline rules: I do not check social media before finishing my work. I do not eat junk food during the week. I exercise for at least 30 minutes every day, no matter what. Having rules eliminates decision fatigue and makes discipline automatic. 5. Build a routine that removes distractions. Routines create automatic discipline. They make success a habit. If you structure your day right, you will not have to force yourself to be disciplined. How to structure a high-discipline routine. Morning. Start the day with your most important task before distractions take over. Work blocks. Set aside dedicated time for deep focus. Exercise. Schedule time for physical activity to keep your energy high. Evening. Plan wind-down activities that prepare you for a productive next day. When you follow a structured routine, discipline becomes effortless. 6. Reward yourself for staying disciplined. Your brain repeats behaviors that feel rewarding. To make discipline stick, reward yourself for following through. Examples of rewards. After a productive work session, take a short break. After a week of workouts, treat yourself to something you enjoy. After completing a major goal, celebrate your progress. The 1% associate discipline with positive reinforcement, making it easier to maintain. How to stay disciplined even when you do not feel like it. Even with strong discipline, there will be days when you feel tired, unmotivated, or distracted. Here is how to stay on track. 1. Lower the resistance. Just start. The hardest part of any task is getting started. Commit to just 5 minutes. Once you begin, momentum takes over. Example. If you do not feel like working out, commit to just 5 minutes. You will likely keep going. If you do not feel like writing, commit to just one sentence. It will turn into a paragraph. 2. Focus on your future self. Ask yourself, how will I feel tomorrow if I stay disciplined today? Think about the long-term rewards instead of short-term comfort. Example. If you skip a workout today, how will you feel next week? If you procrastinate on your goals, how will your future look in 5 years? The 1% think about their future self before making decisions. 3. Surround yourself with disciplined people. If you are surrounded by lazy, unmotivated people, it is harder to stay disciplined. If you are surrounded by high achievers, you naturally become more disciplined. How to find disciplined people. Join groups, communities, or mentorship programs. Follow successful individuals who inspire you. Remove negative influences from your environment. Discipline is contagious. Surround yourself with people who push you to be better. Conclusion. Make discipline a way of life. Discipline is not something you do once. It is something you develop for life. To summarize, do not wait for motivation. Take action immediately. Remove distractions and temptations before they become a problem. Follow the no excuses rule. Do what needs to be done, no matter what. Set clear rules for yourself. Eliminate decision fatigue. Create a daily routine that makes discipline automatic. Reward yourself for staying disciplined. Associate it with success. Think about your future self. Make decisions that benefit your long-term goals. Surround yourself with disciplined people. Success is contagious. By mastering self-discipline, you will accomplish more in 1 year than most people do in a lifetime. In the next chapter, we will explore how to develop mental toughness and handle adversity like a champion. Let's move forward. Chapter 15. Mental Toughness. How to handle adversity like a champion. Success is not just about talent, intelligence, or even discipline. It is about mental toughness. The 1% are not immune to challenges, failures, or setbacks. The difference is how they respond to adversity. In this chapter, you will learn what mental toughness is and why it is the key to long-term success. How to stay strong in difficult situations instead of giving up. Strategies to develop mental resilience and handle pressure like a champion. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to push through obstacles and keep going no matter what. What is mental toughness? Mental toughness is the ability to stay focused, confident, and resilient, even when things go wrong. It is the difference between pushing through failure or giving up at the first sign of struggle, staying focused under pressure or letting stress take over, adapting to change or being crushed by it. The 1% have trained their minds to keep going, no matter what happens. Why most people struggle with adversity. Most people quit too soon because they 1. Expect success to be easy. They believe success should come quickly and without struggle. When things get hard, they assume it is not meant to be and give up. The 1% know that challenges are part of the journey. 2. Fear failure and rejection. Most people take failure personally instead of seeing it as feedback. They fear looking stupid, weak, or unprepared. The 1% embrace failure as a lesson, not a final result. 3. Let emotions control their actions. Many people make emotional decisions when things get tough. Stress, frustration, and fear cause them to quit too soon. The 1% train themselves to stay calm and make logical decisions under pressure. The 4 pillars of mental toughness. If you want to thrive in difficult situations, you must build mental resilience. Here are the 4 pillars of mental toughness. 1. Control, mastering your thoughts and emotions. You cannot control everything, but you can control your reactions. Mentally tough people stay calm and focused, even in stressful moments. How to develop emotional control. When faced with a setback, ask yourself, what is in my control? Use deep breathing techniques to stay calm in high-pressure situations. Avoid overreacting. Pause before making emotional decisions. Example: if you lose an opportunity, do not dwell on it. Focus on your next move instead. 2. Commitment. Showing up no matter what. The 1% commit to their goals, even when it is difficult. They show up every day, whether they feel like it or not. How to stay committed under pressure. Set non-negotiable standards for yourself, e.g., I work on my goals every day, no matter what. Remind yourself of your long-term vision to stay motivated. Use the never miss twice rule. If you slip once, get back on track immediately. Example: if you have a bad workout day, do not skip the next one. Get back to the routine immediately. 3. Challenge. Seeing struggles as opportunities. Mentally tough people do not avoid challenges. They see them as a chance to grow. They believe that struggles make them stronger, not weaker. How to reframe challenges. Instead of saying, this is too hard, say, this is a chance to get stronger. When you feel like quitting, ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from this? Use obstacles as motivation. The harder the challenge, the greater the reward. Example: if you get rejected from a job or opportunity, see it as feedback, improve, and try again. 4. Confidence, believing in yourself even in tough times. Confidence is not about never doubting yourself. It is about pushing forward despite doubts. The 1% trust their ability to adapt, learn, and overcome challenges. How to build unshakable confidence. Visualize success daily. See yourself overcoming challenges. Remind yourself of past victories. You have overcome obstacles before, and you can do it again. Take action despite fear. Confidence grows when you face challenges, not avoid them. Example: if you are afraid to speak in public, do it anyway. Confidence builds through action. How to stay mentally strong in difficult situations. Even the most disciplined and focused people face tough moments. Here is how to stay mentally strong. 1. Expect hardships instead of being surprised by them. Most people quit because they are not prepared for setbacks. The 1% expect difficulties. They plan for obstacles before they happen. How to prepare for adversity. Before starting any goal, write down the biggest challenges you might face. Create a plan for how you will handle them. Example: if you know that self-doubt will creep in, prepare affirmations and reminders in advance. 2. Use the 3-question strategy in difficult times. When facing a challenge, ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? How would I handle it if that happened? What is the best that could happen if I push through? This helps you stay logical instead of emotional in tough situations. Example: if you are afraid to start a business, ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? You fail and learn. How would I handle it? Adjust, improve, and try again. What is the best that could happen? You create financial freedom. This removes fear and gives you the courage to move forward. 3. Develop a no-matter-what mindset. The 1% commit to their goals, no matter what happens. They make success non-negotiable. Examples of a no-matter-what mindset. I show up every day, no matter how I feel. I do not quit, even when things are hard. I take action, even when I do not feel ready. When quitting is not an option, success is the only outcome. Conclusion: mental toughness is your ultimate superpower. Your mind is your strongest weapon. If you master mental toughness, nothing can stop you. To summarize, control your thoughts, focus on what you can change, stay committed, show up even when you do not feel like it, reframe challenges, see obstacles as growth opportunities, build confidence, trust yourself to adapt and succeed, expect adversity, be prepared for setbacks before they happen. Use the three-question strategy to stay logical in tough times. Adopt a no-matter-what mindset. Success is non-negotiable. By developing unshakable mental toughness, you will push through every challenge and achieve anything you set your mind to. In the next chapter, we will explore how to create a personal success system that guarantees long-term achievement. Let's move forward. Chapter 16. Creating a personal success system. How to guarantee long-term achievement. Success is not random. It is the result of consistent actions, clear systems, and intentional effort. The 1% do not rely on luck or motivation. They create personal success systems that keep them on track, ensuring they progress toward their goals every day. In this chapter, you will learn why having a system is more important than setting goals, how to create a structured daily routine that leads to success, the key elements of a personal success system that guarantees long-term achievement. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to build a system that makes success inevitable, why most people fail even when they set goals. Many people set ambitious goals, but they fail to reach them. Why? Because goals alone are not enough. Here are the biggest reasons people fail despite having good intentions. 1. They focus on the goal instead of the process. A goal is the outcome you want, e.g., I want to lose 30 pounds. A system is the process that leads to that outcome, e.g., eating healthy and exercising daily. The 1% focus on building the right process. The results follow naturally. 2. They do not have a clear plan for execution. Many people set goals, but do not have a daily system to reach them. Without a structured plan, it is easy to get distracted, lose motivation, and quit. The 1% create detailed systems that make progress automatic. 3. They rely on willpower instead of systems. Willpower is unreliable. It fades over time. Systems remove the need for constant decision-making, making success easier and more automatic. Example: instead of deciding daily whether to go to the gym, schedule workouts at the same time every day. The 1% makes success a habit, not a choice. How to build a personal success system. If you want to succeed consistently, you must create a structured system that keeps you on track. Here are the 5 key elements of a powerful success system. 1. Set clear daily priorities. Every day, you should know exactly what needs to be done. Instead of creating long to-do lists, focus on 3 high-impact tasks that move you forward. How to apply it. Every morning, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I must accomplish today? Write them down and schedule time to complete them. By focusing on daily priorities, you avoid busyness and distractions. 2. Create a structured routine that automates success. Success is not about doing something once in a while. It is about doing it consistently. A structured routine removes the need for motivation. Example of a powerful daily routine. Morning. Wake up early and avoid distractions. Exercise or meditate for mental clarity. Plan your top 3 priorities for the day. Work blocks. Deep work on your most important tasks. No distractions, phone off, focused work time. Evening. Reflection. What went well? What needs improvement? Prepare for the next day to eliminate decision fatigue. The 1% follow structured routines that lead to success automatically. 3. Track progress and adjust regularly. If you do not track progress, you will not know what is working. Tracking helps you stay accountable and improve over time. How to track progress. Keep a daily habit tracker, journal, app, or notebook. Review progress weekly. What is working? What needs adjustment? Make small improvements instead of waiting for a perfect plan. Success is not about being perfect. It is about adapting and improving over time. 4. Build an environment that supports success. Your environment influences your behavior more than motivation or willpower. How to optimize your environment. Remove distractions, turn off notifications, block time-wasting apps. Surround yourself with high achievers. Find a mentor, accountability partner, or mastermind group. Keep success reminders visible, vision board, motivational quotes, or progress charts. If you want to change your results, change your environment first. 5. Develop a review and reflection system. The 1% regularly review their progress to stay on track. They adjust their approach based on data, not emotions. How to create a review system. Daily reflection. What went well today? What could improve? Weekly review. What were my biggest wins? Where did I struggle? Monthly review. Am I on track with my goals? What adjustments do I need to make? By reflecting and improving constantly, success becomes a predictable outcome. How to stay committed to your success system. Even with a great system, there will be days when you feel tired, unmotivated, or distracted. Here is how to stay committed. 1. Set non-negotiable standards for yourself. Instead of hoping to follow your system, make it a rule. The 1% create personal standards that they never break. Examples. I wake up at 5 a.m. every weekday, no matter what. I exercise for 30 minutes daily, no excuses. I never go to bed without planning my top 3 priorities for tomorrow. When success becomes non-negotiable, you do not rely on willpower. You just follow the system. 2. Automate as much as possible. The more you automate, the less you rely on discipline. Remove unnecessary decision-making to save mental energy. Examples of automation. Use auto-savings to invest money automatically. Set pre-scheduled workout times instead of deciding daily. Batch similar tasks, e.g., reply to emails only twice a day instead of constantly checking. By reducing friction, following your system becomes effortless. 3. Use accountability to stay on track. Accountability increases success rates significantly. The 1% surround themselves with people who push them forward. How to use accountability. Find a mentor, coach, or accountability partner. Join a mastermind group or online community. Share your goals publicly for added pressure to stay consistent. Success is easier when you have people holding you accountable. Conclusion. Make success predictable, not random. The secret to long-term achievement is not luck or talent. It is having a system. To summarize, focus on systems, not just goals. Success is in the process. Set clear daily priorities. Focus on what moves you forward. Create a structured routine that eliminates decision fatigue. Track your progress and adjust your approach regularly. Optimize your environment. Remove distractions. Surround yourself with high achievers. Review your progress daily, weekly, and monthly to stay on track. Make your success system non-negotiable. Stick to it no matter what. Automate as much as possible to make consistency effortless. Use accountability to stay disciplined and committed. By creating a personal success system, you will make achievement predictable, not random. In the next chapter, we will explore how to stay motivated and inspired long-term, even when progress feels slow. Let's move forward. Chapter 17. How to stay motivated and inspired for the long haul. Success is not about short bursts of motivation. It is about staying inspired and committed over the long term. The 1% understand that motivation is unreliable if you do not know how to create it yourself. Instead of waiting for inspiration, they build habits, mindsets, and strategies that keep them moving forward even when motivation fades. In this chapter, you will learn why most people lose motivation and how to avoid that trap, how to create a self-sustaining motivation system, powerful techniques to stay inspired even when progress is slow. By the end of this chapter, you will know how to stay driven, energized, and focused on your goals for life. Why most people lose motivation. At the beginning of a new goal, motivation is high. Everything feels exciting, and you are full of energy. But after a few weeks or months, many people start skipping workouts, lose interest in their business idea, give up because progress feels too slow. Why does this happen? 1. They focus only on the outcome, not the process. Many people get excited about the end goal but hate the daily process. If you only care about results, you will struggle to stay motivated. Solution. Find ways to enjoy the process itself, not just the reward. Example. If your goal is to lose weight, find a workout you love so it does not feel like punishment. 2. They do not track progress. If you do not track small wins, it feels like you are not making progress. People give up because they do not see results fast enough. Solution. Measure and celebrate every small improvement. Example. If you are building a business, Track how many calls, emails, or deals you complete each week. 3. They get bored and stop challenging themselves. Once a habit becomes routine, motivation can drop. If there is no sense of progress or challenge, it is easy to lose interest. Solution: keep raising the bar. Example: if you are reading daily, increase the difficulty of books you read. If you are exercising, challenge yourself with heavier weights or longer runs. How to stay motivated for life. Instead of waiting for motivation, the 1% create systems that keep them inspired every day. Here are 5 powerful ways to stay motivated long-term. 1. Define a strong why. Make it deep and emotional. The stronger your reason, the easier it is to stay motivated. If your why is weak, it will not push you through hard times. How to find your deep why. Ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? Keep asking why until you reach an emotional reason. Example: weak why, I want to lose weight to look better. Strong why, I want to lose weight so I can live longer and set a good example for my children. When your reason is deeply emotional, motivation becomes automatic. 2. Create a system of daily motivation triggers. Motivation fades if you do not actively create it every day. How to keep motivation high. Listen to inspiring podcasts or speeches in the morning. Read a few pages of a motivational book daily. Keep a vision board or motivational quotes visible in your environment. Surround yourself with ambitious, driven people who push you forward. When you feed your mind with motivation daily, it becomes a natural state. 3. Set small milestones and celebrate wins. Big goals take time. If you do not celebrate small wins, you will lose motivation. Every milestone is proof that you are moving forward. How to do this? Break big goals into smaller weekly or monthly targets. When you hit a milestone, reward yourself. Example: if you are writing a book, celebrate after completing every 10,000 words. When you see constant progress, motivation stays strong. 4. Keep raising your standards, avoid comfort zones. If you do the same thing for too long, it becomes boring. High achievers stay motivated by constantly pushing themselves to new levels. How to avoid stagnation. Every month, increase the difficulty of your challenges. If something feels too easy, make it more challenging. Seek new experiences to keep your mind engaged. Example: if your business is running smoothly, challenge yourself by expanding into new markets or learning new skills. When you stay challenged, motivation stays alive. 5. Reframe setbacks as growth opportunities. Many people lose motivation when they face failure or slow progress. The 1% reframe every obstacle as a lesson, not a failure. How to shift your mindset. Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned something valuable. Instead of thinking, this is taking too long, say, every small step is progress. Example: if your business idea fails, use it as a lesson to refine your strategy and start again with more wisdom. The more you embrace failure as part of success, the stronger your motivation becomes. How to keep going when you feel like giving up. Even the most motivated people have tough days. Here is how to push through. 1. Change your focus. Look at how far you have come. Instead of focusing on how far you still have to go, look at what you have already accomplished. This creates momentum and renewed motivation. Example: if you are building a business, look at how much you have learned since you started. 2. Take a short break, then restart with fresh energy. Sometimes pushing too hard can lead to burnout. Instead of quitting, take a short mental reset, then return stronger. Example: if you feel drained, take a one-day break, then come back with new focus. 3. Remind yourself why you started. When you feel like giving up, go back to your deep why. Remember what is at stake if you quit. Example: if you want to quit your health journey, remind yourself why you started, for your health, confidence, and longevity. Conclusion: motivation is a daily habit, not an accident. If you want to stay motivated for life, do not wait for inspiration. Create it yourself. To summarize, find a strong, emotional why that keeps you committed. Feed your mind with daily motivation triggers, books, podcasts, vision boards. Break big goals into small milestones and celebrate wins. Avoid comfort zones. Keep raising your standards and challenging yourself. Reframe failures as learning experiences, not reasons to quit. Look at how far you have come instead of how far you have to go. Take short breaks when needed, but always return stronger. When in doubt, go back to your why and remember what is at stake. By mastering self-generated motivation, you will stay committed to your goals for life. In the next chapter, we will explore how to turn everything you have learned into a lifelong success blueprint. Let's move forward. Chapter 18. The 1% Blueprint: How to Apply Everything and Achieve Lifelong Success. You now have the knowledge, strategies, and mindset needed to achieve success. But knowing is not enough. You must apply what you have learned. The 1% do not just read about success. They take action, create systems, and turn knowledge into real results. In this final chapter, you will learn how to create a personal blueprint for success, how to ensure consistent progress for years to come, how to make growth and achievement a lifelong habit. By the end of this chapter, you will have a step-by-step plan to follow for the rest of your life. Why most people never follow through. Many people read books, take courses, and attend seminars, but never apply what they learn. Here are the 3 biggest reasons why people fail to take action. 1. They overwhelm themselves with too much information. They try to apply everything at once, leading to burnout. They jump from one idea to the next without mastering anything. Solution: start small and build over time. Choose 1 or 2 key ideas and implement them immediately. 2. They do not have a clear plan. They read inspiring advice, but never turn it into a structured plan. Without a clear action plan, motivation fades and nothing changes. Solution: create a personal blueprint, a structured plan for applying what you have learned. 3. They let fear and doubt stop them. Many people do not take action because they fear failure. They wait for the perfect time instead of starting where they are. Solution: take action immediately, even if it is imperfect. Success comes from momentum, not waiting. Step 1. Create your 1% success blueprint. The 1% achieve success by turning principles into daily habits. Follow these 5 steps to create your personal success blueprint. 1. Define your top 3 goals. Too many goals lead to distraction and lack of focus. Choose 3 high-impact goals that will make the biggest difference in your life. Example of clear goals: I will increase my income by 30% this year. I will get in the best shape of my life by exercising daily. I will read 24 books this year to improve my knowledge. These goals must be specific, measurable, and time-bound. 2. Build a daily system to achieve these goals. Goals mean nothing without a system. A system is a set of daily habits and actions that make success inevitable. Example of a success system: goal: lose weight. System: exercise for 45 minutes every morning and track food intake. Goal: build a business. System: work on business for 2 hours every evening. Goal: read more. System: read for 20 minutes before bed every night. By focusing on the system, the results will take care of themselves. 3. Schedule your success. Create a non-negotiable routine. Success is a habit, not an accident. If you do not schedule success into your day, distractions will take over. How to schedule success. Block time for your most important tasks before distractions start. Follow a structured morning and evening routine that sets you up for success. Eliminate decision fatigue by planning in advance. When success is built into your schedule, there is no room for excuses. 4. Track progress and make adjustments. You cannot improve what you do not measure. Tracking progress keeps you motivated and accountable. How to track success. Use a habit tracker to log daily actions. Do a weekly review to see what is working and what needs improvement. Adjust and refine your approach based on real results. If something is not working, change your system. Do not quit. 5. Stay accountable and surround yourself with winners. Your environment shapes your results more than motivation. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, not hold you back. How to stay accountable. Find an accountability partner or mentor. Join a mastermind group or community of like-minded people. Publicly commit to your goals for added pressure. The 1% builds support systems that keep them disciplined. Step 2. Make growth and success a lifelong habit. Success is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong process. Here is how to ensure you keep growing for the rest of your life. 1. Keep learning and expanding your knowledge. The 1% never stop learning. They read, study, and improve every day. Knowledge compounds over time, giving them an unstoppable advantage. How to develop a lifelong learning habit. Read at least 10 pages per day of a book that helps you grow. Listen to audiobooks or podcasts while driving or working out. Take courses and attend seminars to keep upgrading your skills. Your mind is your most powerful asset. Invest in it daily. 2. Constantly raise your standards. If you do not keep pushing forward, you will stagnate. The 1% constantly raise their personal standards to stay ahead. How to challenge yourself. Every month, set a new challenge to improve in some area of life. Seek out higher-level mentors who can push you further. Always ask, what's the next level? Growth is a lifetime commitment, not a temporary phase. 3. Give back and help others. True success is not just about personal gain. It is about making a difference. The 1% find ways to teach, mentor, and help others grow. How to give back. Share what you learn with others. Teaching helps reinforce your knowledge. Find ways to serve, mentor, or contribute to something bigger than yourself. Use your success to inspire and uplift those around you. When you help others grow, you grow even faster. Step 3. Commit to the 1% lifestyle. No more excuses. The 1% do not wait for the perfect time. They take action now. They do not make excuses. They adapt, improve, and keep going no matter what. If you want to be part of the 1%, here is your final commitment. Take action immediately. Start applying what you have learned today. Follow your success system daily. Build discipline through repetition. Stay accountable. Find people who push you forward. Never stop growing. Read, learn, and upgrade your mindset continuously. Eliminate excuses. Results are earned, not wished for. The 1% think, act, and live differently, and now, so will you. Final words. This is just the beginning. This book has given you the tools, strategies, and mindset shifts to break free from the 99% and join the elite 1%. Now, the choice is yours. Will you take action, build habits, and create success? Or will you let this be just another book you read without applying? Success is not about what you know. It is about what you do with what you know. You now have the blueprint. Now go take action and become the 1%. Your new life starts today.